The ET Now Starmine Analyst Awards in India concluded yesterday. The Thomson Reuters event was attended by the who's who of brokerage business and analyst community. Kotak Institutional, ICICI Direct and BNK, all three walked away with the award for the best brokerage house of the year.
The award in the information to Batliwala and Karani. A big round of applause, please.
Now on the sidelines of the Starmine Awards, Stan Charles, Gerard Loyne and Mark Mobius shared their thoughts on the global recovery and what could improve the Indian investment climate.
The disconnect is very apparent in terms of issues in India such as corruption, worries about reform agenda. The disconnect is very apparent here in Europe in terms of high rates of unemployment. And as a result, against that background, it's a very much a difficult environment for policymakers. And in India, quite clearly, there's a sort of policy dilemma. The need to make sure that policy is relaxed enough to get the economy going again, but obviously the need not to ease policy too much, lest underlying inflationary fears come back to the fore. So a very interesting, very challenging investment environment, I would suggest, in the next few months.
And I believe you're going to see a resurgence of activity in the Indian market. As you know, we are heavily invested and continue to invest in India. We see from a longer term perspective lots of growth. We believe that this problem with corruption has been dealt with, is behind us, and now we can move forward. Now, what sectors are we bullish on? It hasn't changed very much. We continue to like commodities, particularly commodities related to energy, because as we travel around the world, there are increasing shortages of electric power. That means oil and coal will continue to be moving up in the trend that we've seen over the last 20 years. The trend line for those commodities in dollar terms will continue to go up. The second area is consumers. We like consumer stocks, particularly in India, because there's a growing middle class, higher per capita income in India, China, and all these other countries, and of course it's a huge market. So we want to be focused on consumers.